can't sleep forever, but you can make those dreams your reality and live in them forever. There are over 7 billion people in this world. Why do you think you are gonna stand out? By being lazy and a waste of space? Absolutely not. Damn! Okay, hi. I know you're probably like, what was that beginning? Why was it so aggressive? Is she okay? Yeah, I'm fine. And I know you're probably like, itna gyan kyun de rahi hai? Does she think she's perfect? Absolutely not. In fact, I think I'm far from perfect. I'm not perfect in any way, shape or form. In fact, I have a lot of flaws.
So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
And one of the biggest flaws being that I used to be so lazy and I would sleep for 14 hours a day. Literally, मैं उठने के बाद I would take like 5 naps. That's how crazy it was. And I found a couple things that worked for me to get me out of that mental rut or that lazy space I was in. And I was like, why not share it with you guys? Maybe it'll help you get out of your lazy boy, girl, whatever it is era. So let's get on with the video. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe and comment down what kind of videos you want me to make for you, or if this helped you, or just generally anything. Let's get on with the video. Step 1 is exiting dreamland. Now, this is a harsh reality and a hard pill to swallow, but once you understand that, your mentality will change and so will your routine and schedule. So what do I mean by exiting dreamland, you ask? It means that delusional world that you've created in your head. और जब तुम सो रहे होते हो, तुम डे ड्रीम करते हो, तो याद रखना, this world of yours only exists when you're sleeping. The second your eyes open, you're back to reality. Now, poof, everything is gone. Where is it? Absolutely nowhere to be found. Which is why I say that you cannot sleep forever, but you can make these dreams your reality and live in them forever. Another thing I realize is nobody cares about you. There are literally over 7 billion people in this world. Nobody cares. And I understand there must be a lot of reasons why you are stuck in this mental rut. One of them being कि तुम mentally अच्छा feel नहीं कर रहे हो, you're feeling bad or pathetic, whatever it is. Trust me, get help. Your mental health is extremely important. But you need to realize कि तुम्हारा mental health तुम्हें consume नहीं कर सकता. तुम्हारी personality तुम्हारा mental health खराब होना नहीं हो सकता. And this is the harsh truth. So sorry for like breaking it down like this, but it is true. Secondly, get the help that you need. If you're struggling mentally, get the help that you need and do whatever you can ASAP. Because trust me, कोई बाद में नहीं बोलने वाला कि oh, you don't want to be thought about like that. You know what I mean? You'll be forgotten. तो matter नहीं करने वाले in the matter of a year or two. But you know what is crazy is अगर you make it in life, अगर तुम successful हो, then people can be like, oh yeah, she was struggling like this, depressed, or she was going through it in this certain period, but she still made it out and made it to where she is now. And that is all that matters. Okay, that was more of the mental and head space. Now we're going to be coming to finding your purpose. Now, what is finding your purpose? It's basically figuring out what you want to do in life or generally, or what excites you. Because once you know that, you will automatically be motivated to do more and do better. If you are studying something in particular and that is what excites you, like you're pursuing your degree, like I did in filmmaking and that is what I like, then well and good, you know what you like. Otherwise, like when I was studying science, मुझे science नहीं पढ़ना था, और तुम कोई stream में हो that you don't want to be, there's something else you like, or you don't know what you like. And how I figured it out when I was doing science, I used to watch a bunch of videos. Time में तुम क्या देख रहे हो is the most important. When you're just lounging around, not doing anything, what are you searching up and what are you looking for? Like for me in particular, I would watch a lot of makeup, lifestyle videos on YouTube, and that made me realize I want to make YouTube videos. For you, you could be watching stock videos and realizing that, oh, I want to invest in stock, I want to do this. Or you might be watching cooking videos. You might realize ki, oh, I actually have a passion for cooking. It's my hobby and I want to do it. So figure that out. Whatever you're doing in your free time, or जब तुम कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो, तुम अपने phone में क्या search up कर रहे हो, that is what you find the most exciting. And I feel like that is going to bring you a step closer to what you want to do. Step 3 is healthy competition. Now, once you figured out your purpose in a way or what you like doing, what is going to push you to do better and keep growing and get out of that laziness? Healthy competition. Once you know what you want to do, you will obviously look up to someone high. But at the same time, you need someone at your same level that you're competing with. So for example, in my case, if I want to do YouTube, which I am, I look up to people like Tana Mongeau, Evelyn Ha, like the Ha sisters. I look up to them and I study their trajectory कि वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, कैसे they've grown, how did they start, what did they do, and how consistently they posted to make it to where they are, what kind of content they post, their audience. Generally, I study that. But besides that, what do I do? Exactly. I get someone at my level. I'm talking like a little more followers than me or the same number as me. For example, if you want to post on Instagram or even at your workplace, in your company, generally, you need to have someone at the same level as you. See what they're doing, how consistently they're doing it, and you will want to do better than them. So, healthy competition is never a bad thing. You need a driving force. You're not going to look down at them, you're like, "Chi, ye kar raha hai, wo kar raha hai," and be toxic. No. That is going to push you to do better, eventually keep growing. Okay, another thing is manifestation and visualization. When I say this, I mean you really need to believe that you are going to make it and do it. And trust me, it needs to excite you कि हाँ मुझे करना है, कुछ बनना है. It should be in your blood. So when I say manifestation and visualization, you need to write down what you want in life. I know it sounds crazy, but you need to put it into the universe. When you wake up or before you sleep, or generally just be like, I want to make it big. I want to look great. I want to be fit. I want to gain a lot of followers. I want to be the best in my company. I want to be the MVP. Put it out in the universe and it will eventually come to you. Also, when I say visualization, at this point and age, we have the internet, which has everything. We have things like Pinterest, Google Photos, etc. Make a vision board. Like if you don't want to physically make it, these are what like vision boards look like, and you can put it in front of you. So when you wake up or whenever you are lounging around or जब तुम lazy feel कर रहे हो, it is in front of you. And if you don't want to do that, you can obviously make a collage. For me, I have this. Like when I first started working out and when I did not have any motivation to work out, I got this collage from Pinterest and I put it. So I felt like getting up and working out and seeing my dream body, and obviously follow people around you who have the same goals, because that is going to push you even harder. Oh shit, my leg is literally asleep. Step 5 is holding yourself accountable. For that, you need to make a list and start scheduling what you want to do. It could be as basic as what you want to do in that day. Like when you wake up, you'll be like, आज मैं ये सब task complete करूँगा जो भी है. And then you can move forward to making a list of like goals that you have that you want to complete within the week, within the month, within the year. So once you have something to look up to, it's gonna be game changer. Other than that, you need to have someone else other than yourself that holds you accountable. Clearly, because you have been trying to hold yourself accountable, तुम lazy बन रहे हो. So maybe reach out to your boyfriend, girlfriend, like sister, family members, your best friends, your close friends to hold you accountable. Like whoever you talk to on a daily basis, basically to ask you like, oh, did you do this today? Did you do that today? And trust me, no one is going to say no, because they also want you to grow and you could also help them in the same way. So make sure you hold yourself accountable. Step 6. Step 6 is reward system. Now, this may be a silly example, but you know how we train dogs and we make them do a trick and then we give them, or animals for that matter, like you train them and then you give them a reward, and that's how they're like, oh yeah, I can do this more, then this person will give me rewards or like treats. Same concept applies here. Say you have set yourself a goal for the month or the week. If you end up achieving that, you can treat yourself with something. It could be as small as an ice cream, or maybe every month once you complete that specific goal, you can go out, or every 2 months, whatever it is. And if you are planning to diet, for example, you are dieting and you have stuck to going to the gym at least 5 times a week and you're eating really good, give yourself that day off and give yourself a cheat day where you can eat whatever the hell you want. So reward system is extremely important because you need to give yourself the satisfaction of completing your tasks and goals. It's human nature, there's nothing wrong in that. So that's that. Okay, step 7, and I know this may sound a little weird, but any time is a good time. Me, for example, I am nocturnal, feel most productive at night. So I sleep at, let's say, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and I stay up the whole night. It's pretty bad. It would have been worse if I was doing nothing at night, but I choose to make that time effective and productive. Let's say if I was just doing nothing at night and I was wasting my time, that would be wrong. So my point is, no matter what time you sleep, no matter what time you wake up, whatever time you have, make sure you make use of it and are efficient with your time. Lastly, the usual, the basics, and what I mean by that is make a schedule regardless of the time, follow that. Surround yourself with people that have goals and motivation, so that pushes you to do better. Also, eating healthy, because if you take care of your body will give you back tenfold. So never take your body for granted. Probably finding a new hobby every week, so that could be pottery or go to a Pilates class or play basketball. Do something every week that motivates you, and then go for twice a week or go swimming. Just have something that is always there in your routine besides eating, sleeping. Anyway, this was all for the video. I hope this helped you in any way, and if it did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and put the post notifications on so you know when I'm posting next. And obviously keep commenting and sending all the love that you already have been. I really appreciate it. I hope this video helps you in even the slightest way to get out of your lazy era. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.